Does the fire department have the same concern?
No, because this is a very unique experience that we have with the police department. We basically, with the fire department, we always have a ready pool of firefighters ready to go through our call force, etc. We don't have that same way of developing our police officers. The police department does a fantastic job getting out to college campuses and elsewhere to try to recruit police officers, but we have to go across the state of New Hampshire and into Massachusetts and around New England to actually draw from the pool of qualified candidates for policing, whereas fire department and qualified candidates are actually homegrown and they're going through the call force training, etc., and they're always readily available to us right here in our own backyard. The same thing with public works, etc. Occasionally some department heads have come from out of state or different locales, but even there we try to have a balance of the people who have gone through our own system. But the police department, much harder to do that. We don't really have any way of bringing in people on a part-time basis or, and so to grow them in that fashion, so we have to go out and recruit.
I know in other states, you have reserve police officers and stuff, so I don't think you have that.
Yeah, we don't have that here. We've obviously looked at part-time officers in the past. We're a CALEA accredited agency, and therefore our policies make it really difficult. When you talk about part-time officers, I think people have the mentality sometimes that you train into a part-time standard, and that's not the case at all. You have to train into a full-time standard, and so if it takes us 6 to 9 months to train a full-time officer, it takes us 12 to 18 months to train a part-time officer, and you're still in the same boat relative to overtime, and actually you have additional costs with equipment and other required training. And it's really difficult for people on a part-time basis to do this type of work and to maintain those skill sets that you really have to exercise on a daily, if not weekly basis.
Whole committee, what's your pleasure? What's this thing? Council Clark,
Not my turn.
no, it's not your turn for a motion. I'm just trying to poll the sense of the committee before. Is there any way to make you happy with this?
I think that the city manager can take care of this administratively, and, the practical answer is, when's the last time the Keene City Council said no to an expense in the regular budget process? We passed a budget that was higher than the guideline.
I'd be happy to do it that way.
I think you can handle it without any problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
Without any council action. We don't get involved in personnel stuff. We can handle it. That's my opinion.
I certainly could do it that way, but it really would be helpful to know if the city council supported this doing it.
So a motion could be such that you stating that the matter be handled administratively through staff with the concept supported by council.
That'd be very good.
You say, I'm second.
Did you want to speak to the,
Yeah,
to the motion?
he made the motion, I seconded it.
Okay, we're on discussion.
Okay, I agree wholeheartedly. I trust John, you do the right thing, and there's no doubt in my mind, I normally don't speak for other people, but there's no doubt in my mind that last city council meeting in June, and you come in and say, hey, we've got this problem, we need some money unallocated. I will wholeheartedly support it, and I think everyone else will wholeheartedly support it. It's just that thing that crossing over that fiscal year, going back, that's, as a finance guy, I just have a problem doing that. And you coming to me right before the end of the year, the books close, and say, this is what we need, can we fix it? And like I said, I'll wholeheartedly go stand up and support you to get it fixed.
Okay, we have a motion that's been made and seconded. Anything from the public, from the committee? Hearing, saying none. I'm saying that there's no public also. All in favor? We are unanimous.
Thank you.
And I note that that was item 9. That concludes our regular agenda. I thank the viewers of Channel 10 for joining us this evening, and The